hello. Oh my gosh, y'all. This is episode 37. Can you even believe it? All right, listen. Today we're going to talk about self-doubt. And self-doubt is a little creeper, man. It just kind of comes in and tells you like, hey, you can't do this. Hey, this is never going to work. Hey. So here's what I'm going to tell you. The biggest hint of today's episode is this. You got to want what you want more than you don't want what you don't want. I'll explain it.
I'm Simone, she's TSED. I'm Simone, she's TSED. I'm Simone, they call me TSED. I'm Simone, she's TSED. I'm Simone, she's TSED. I'm Simone, they call me TSED.
Like that. So let's jump in. Let me explain what I mean when I say you got to want what you want more than you don't want what you don't want. Let's write that down so you can see what I mean. All right, here it is. We are so focused on what we don't want, fear and nervousness and worry. We're always so consumed with it. It's taking over our thoughts and our feelings. So of course, that's debilitating. That feeds the doubt and it grows and it grows. So how do we stop self-doubt? We got to stop thinking in the direction of the doubt. We got to stop thinking about what we don't want and start thinking about what we do want. You got me? And that requires us to want what we want more than we don't want what we don't want. Imagine I'm going to have a party and I really don't want it to rain. Well, the focus on don't rain, don't want it to rain, don't want it to rain. Every time I hear or think or say the word rain, I actually get a picture of rain in my head, which then makes me nervous, which then makes me worried, and then makes me think that, oh my gosh, it's totally going to rain, even though I'm saying the opposite. So what I need to practice doing is want what I do want. I want sunny skies. I want a really successful party. I want clear skies and blue and beautiful fluffy white clouds. I want a really great day, sun shining and all. So that's what I mean. You've got to want what you want. You got to want the sunshine more than you don't want the rain. You understand what I'm saying? When we switch that around, our focus is completely different. Instead of us focusing on what we don't want and screaming at it, I don't want you, which means it's getting all of our attention. Hello. And now we can switch that and start giving all of our attention to what we do want. Let's work on some more examples. These examples are going to focus more on the idea of self-doubt, right? So we have something to do or something to accomplish, and we're not trusting ourselves and our abilities to accomplish it. So let's say you have a presentation coming up, and you're like, oh no, what if I didn't do a good job creating the presentation? Oh no, what if I can't talk in front of people? Oh no, what if they really don't like my presentation? Everybody calm down. That is focusing more on what you do not want. But remember, the code here is I got to want what I want more than I don't want what I don't want. You still following this? So in the case of the presentation, what you do want is to be successful. You want to be understood. You want to speak clearly. You want to make an impact with the words that you're doing. You want people to realize the impact, and you want to be celebrated for the work you put in. You want to do a good job. Are you with me? So imagine if all of your focus building up to that presentation was, oh, I hope I do a good job. Oh, I hope I blow their minds. Oh, I hope this is so accurate. Oh, I hope I stand tall and I speak with all my strength. What if you focus on that? Your brain would start to create pictures of you standing tall, speaking confidently, winning over the crowd that you're talking to. And then that would flood into your emotions and your system. And the excitement and the confidence would start to build. And the doubt would start to shrink. You got to start getting real familiar with what you do want. You got to start getting familiar with the desire and the picture of success. Because when you are familiar with it, the brain is creating these synapses, these connections that say, oh, this is the way we go. This is the way we go. Dr. Joe Dispenza, hey Joe, y'all know he's my favorite, right? Dr. Joe Dispenza talks about creating a memory, right? When you have this picture of success, you're giving your brain a memory of the future. You're saying, hey, this is how this talk could really go. And you start to create this beautiful energy and clarity within you, in your mind, your heart, and you get this coherence going that actually affects your performance. This is real stuff, y'all. This is not just, oh, be positive, smile, pretend. Y'all know how I feel about fake it till you make it. So basically, y'all, doubt is like grabbing your GPS and programming exactly where you don't want to go. And then you press, take me there. And you're so terrified and confused that you might actually get there. So when you want to overcome self-doubt, you've got to program in the GPS where you do want to go. That means you got to, say it with me, want what you want more than you don't want what you don't want. Hey now, y'all got it. That is what the message is for today. So do not let doubt take over. Will it sneak in? Yeah. Will it kind of surprise you? Sometimes you don't even realize you're thinking about doubtful thoughts? Yeah. Even when you think you've nailed it, may you still find yourself kind of toying around with the negative what if? Yeah, but that doesn't need to stop us. We keep reprogramming that GPS as many times as we need to so we can get where we want to go. So remember, self-doubt is like programming in that GPS where you don't want to go. We do not need to do that. How's that going to get me to success? It don't make no sense. Get your thoughts focused on what it is that you do want, where you are going. And if you have to rewrite that 37,000 times a minute in your mind, do it, because you are worth it. Your dreams are worth it. The destinations that you have in mind to do big, powerful, positive things in your life and to find and feel and experience success is worth it. So program that mind so that you're focused more on what you do want and that you want what you want way more than you don't want what you don't want. I'll see you guys next week. Wait a minute, I didn't give y'all any resources. The perfect resource for this one is the blueprint. So I'm gonna make sure I link it there in the description. You know how it is. Get down to that description and you are gonna see that course link there for you. When you check out the blueprint, it actually helps you to go through those stages of thinking and visualizing and writing down and becoming the things that you do want. And that's a beautiful way to help overcome self-doubt. I also have the Q&A conference that I'm doing now. Depending on when you catch this video, you know, I don't know when the next one's going to be coming up, but at the time that I'm recording this, there's one coming up this weekend. So hopefully you can get in. We got a quick little weekend sale popping off here, a member sale popping off there. So make sure you get into the Q&A conference because it lets you ask deeper questions about this stuff. You may be wondering, well, what if this happens? And how do I do that? And what if I tried this before and I need another little tip? I'm here to give you all those tips. So tune into the Q&A conferences. Make sure you join my mailing list. You know, I'll go ahead and put the mailing list down there too so y'all don't miss anything, okay? So go ahead and check that description. It's filled with gifts and juiciness and love in there for y'all. You see how I almost ended without giving y'all no resources? That's not me. That's not me. What happened? I don't know. I'll work that out, but I am not going to get lost in self-doubt because I want what I want more than I don't want what I don't want. And I want you to get the resources you need. Hello. Okay, now I'll see you next week.
I'm Simone, she's TSED.